Hey guys, how's it going? It's Bobbykbikes here, and welcome to another Bobbykbikes video. Just doing a little update on our Falcon Panther restoration. I've got the bike pretty much disassembled, as you can see. We've got everything off the frame really, except from these fork cups, which I'm not entirely sure how to get out, so going to look around on the internet and see what I can find about that. I've also been doing a bit of sanding, and I'll show you that in a bit more detail very soon. And try to get the bike ready for paint. I've got the forks ready for paint today. I've got them nice and bare metal. They just need a bit of a clean up and they'll be ready. Now that's the original paint there, and I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to bother respraying that area apart from that bit where there was a bit of rust bubblage, just because I want to be able to see a bit of the bike's originality and also compare how good a colour match the paint I've bought is. Now, we noticed when we were disassembling this bike today that the forks say Tange, made in Japan, and 9J, so I knew Tange made forks for BMXs, but I didn't know they did forks for road bikes as well, so interesting the things that you learn. I've placed an order for the bar tapes that I need, but not sure if they've arrived yet. I'll need to phone the bike shop about that. I've never wrapped bars before, but as this is a restoration on a budget, I'm going to wrap the bars myself rather than pay for the bike shop to do it. So I'm going to have to look on YouTube, see if I can find a nice instructional video on how to wrap bars. I've taken measurements of where all the derailleurs and things were positioned on the frame so that I know roughly where to put them back when it comes to reassembly. Now all it remains to do is to make those same measurements for the decals so that I know where to place the new ones, and then we can finish stripping the frame and get it repainted. We've pretty much got the rear end of the frame down to bare metal, as you may be able to see. It's beginning to look good, and we could soon be ready for primer in that end. Okay, here's an array of parts on my little work table, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the plans. Here's the stem. This was really tricky to get out. It just wouldn't budge. It took a lot of WD-40, a lot of persuasion, a bit of hammering for it to finally come out, and as you can see it's not in too great a condition. Someone has tried to get it out before and adjust the headset nut. They've actually dug into the metal here, and it's really it just looks nasty. I've got a spare one of these stems, so I'll see if that's in better condition and I might fit that instead. Brake calipers, I'm just going to take these all apart, clean up the bits, put it back together again. I found the other day that getting a toothpick into this sort of engraved text in the caliper is a great way to clean it up. Again, I'm planning to just try and clean the sort of muck off of these little wheels. I don't know too much about advanced derailleur rebuilds. If I can find something out about it, I'll give it a go, but I don't want to go delving into the unknown when I'm on a tight time window. Front derailleur, Shimano. That's something that I find a little bit strange, that the rear derailleur is a different brand from the front. I'm not sure if it was like that originally, or if this bike's had a few new parts over the years. I'm wondering about the wear on these teeth, whether this crankset will do a turn or if I should replace it. I mean, short term with a £120 budget, I'm not going to be replacing it, but maybe in the long run I will.